I'm actually staying out of the situation with Ethan.
Why is that?
Because I think there's a hole in Kristina's story. So I told Lucky. And I know Lucky's gonna find out, and if Ethan's innocent, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, except that Sonny's already made up his mind. You think he's gonna change it, no matter what kind of evidence comes in?
You know what, Luke, if I were you, I would have Lucky ask Dante to help him investigate. Because Sonny seems to believe everything that Dante says, despite what happened.
I'm not exactly feeling the love here between you and Dante.
Dante is a traitor. And I don't trust him at all.
Luke is a very good friend of mine, but he had no business to come over here and speak to you when I wasn't around.
He's just trying to save Ethan's life.
Sonny is too busy to kill anybody right now.
Well, then he'll order someone else to do it.
Do you want me to talk to the DA? I can have the charges reinstated.
I just want everything to be like it was when all I had to worry about was acing my next calculus test and finishing my homework before I messed everything up.
You did not mess anything up. You need, sweetie, to stop blaming yourself for everything.
Yes, I did. I messed everything up.
Nothing is your fault here, okay? It's not your fault. Will you wait? I'll be right back. Can you stick around, please? Thank you.
Hey, look at me. Nothing's gonna happen to Ethan while Sonny's on trial.
But what about after trial? Dad has to prove that no one can hurt his kid. And it's all about him, not about me.
No, that's not true. I know it looks that way. Your father happens to love you very much.
Oh, come on, Sam. The only good thing that Dad has ever done for any of his kids is cover up for what happened to Claudia.
Listen, you know we can't talk about that. Come on, Chrissy. I hate the fact that we have to cover up for Michael, especially what you're going through right now.
Sometimes, no matter how much someone loves you, when they try to help, it just makes everything worse.
We really should invest in some unbreakable glassware.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Welcome. Table for one. Or not.
Guess what happened? Luke took it upon himself to go and pressure Kristina.
Luke was just here.
He was. Did he happen to mention that he went to the house? No, he didn't. Well, he did. And I walked in, and she was in tears, and she's still blaming herself for everything that happened, and he's taking advantage of that. It just makes me so mad. I don't know how many times my little sister's going to have to apologize for getting beaten up. I just want everyone to leave her alone.
Let's go.
Where?
Come on, we're going for a walk. We need to walk this off. Let's go.
Okay, I was so mad I wasn't even realizing where we were going.
Oh, you want to keep walking, or?
No, I'm starving, actually.
Oh, I would love a hamburger.
Add a shake and you're on.
You know, I gotta hand it to Mike. The waitresses here keep getting prettier every time.
I'll bet you say that to all of us.
I do, but it's still true. Thank you.
Having a nice day, you sick freak?
When you say Sonny abused your sister, what do you mean?
That he was cold to her. Rude, dismissive, treated her like she was nothing. And it only got worse as the marriage went on.
And what do you mean by worse?
Well, he told her constantly to her face that she was nothing but property. That their marriage was part of a business deal, and the only reason they stayed married was so he could stay head of the organization.
Why didn't she leave?
Because she wanted a family. And it didn't matter to her if she was living with a man who called her a whore, looked down on her and treated her that way and used her for sex.
Objection. Hearsay.
I'll allow, given the circumstances.
Claudia wanted to make Sonny happy. I told her all the time that it was impossible, but she insisted. She was so glad when she finally got pregnant. She thought that it would turn the marriage around. That he'd finally start being nice to her, but he didn't. The abuse only got worse from there. He was always calling her names. Swore the baby wasn't his. Accused her of having an affair with his brother. She couldn't win. If she shut him out, then he'd get mad at her. And if she was nice to him, then he'd sleep with her and turn around and call her a whore. Sonny insisted that Claudia get a paternity test. That's why she was in the car that night. She was on her way home with the paternity results. She got into a wreck and I'm sorry. The baby died. And it was his. Of course. And he said it was a blessing that the baby died.
It wasn't like that at all.
Claudia loved that baby with all her heart, and you were glad it was dead.
Objection, Your Honor. This witness is not in this courtroom to heckle my client.
Sustained, Mr. Zakara. Address your testimony to the court, not to the defendant.
Did Mr. Corinthos ever hit your sister?
I saw bruises on her all the time.
That's a lie. That is a lie right there.
Sonny beat her down every day that they were married. Sonny likes to go on and on about how he respects women and honors mothers and children. But what about my sister? She loved Sonny. And what did he do? How did he repay her? By breaking her down and slapping her around whenever he felt like it.
Little weasel.
Oh, really? Come on, you want a piece of me, huh? See, you're afraid to come after me. Only a coward treats a woman the way you treated my sister and does to her.
I never.
You
Listen
are
to
a
me.
coward, and you know it.
I never beat Claudia. I've never hit a woman in my life. Your sister was a conniving little witch who got exactly what she deserved.
You know what? You treat